I'll just take that truck and we'll get this table next week.
Do you think this beard looks good? It got trimmed up today.
Did it? Who trimmed it?
My wife.
Did you?
I said I need to just trimmed up a little bit. It's getting a little bit too long.
She took care of you.
She always takes care of me.
Nice. So it did not pop up. Did anything mess up that
Nope,
day?
nothing. I think we were good. What should
Oh,
I
look,
have?
look, it even said that they are live.
They are.
What did I tell you? Give the people what they want.
Give it to them.
We are live.
Give it to them. No, that's the wrong thing. What up, boys and girls? Ain't nobody on here yet. Where everybody at?
They're waiting.
Coming to you live from you.
Yo.
How's Leroy?
Good. Good. They got beat Saturday versus Alexander. He first play of the game went to him. Bad handoff low, fumbled the ball, turnover.
I seen somebody posted a picture. I think it was your mom. Some of them kids look so tiny, and there was this one guy. He was a gargantuan out there.
Oh, there's some big dudes.
What up, Hunter Brown?
There's some big dudes up there, man. There's this dude. Let me tell you something. So we went up a little early, and we watched the second, third, and fourth graders.
Yeah.
There was this kid that was probably 5'8", 240 pounds. And they said this kid was in the second grade.
That's fucking crazy.
Second grade, dude. I mean, he was bigger than everybody. And they're like, that guy's in the second grade. I said, yeah, 10 times. I mean, there's no way that kid's natural. So I told him to start bottling up the creek water.
No doubt. Give it hell, Kobe.
Does Kobe
give
give him a
it
little?
hell, Kobe.
Kobe give him a little war shot?
Give it hell, Kobe. Give him hell. Little flum.
Kobe was happy. Kobe's one of the original Florida State guys. He was happy.
Little flum build up. What up, boys and girls? Just give us a few minutes here till we're going to see if anybody else jumps on. Then we'll start the show.
I like that.
The show. You know what I want to have Barker do?
What?
I want to have Barker set it up so we can I can click a button to play that sweet intro we got made. Remember that sweet intro? We have intro. Remember the intro music that Barker?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to get that set up so we can play that.
I would like that.
Kobe, I don't want to talk about it yet. You got to wait. We're not going to talk. We're going to talk a little bit about college football in the beginning of this show. What up, Dennis Church? I didn't even see him. We're going to talk. This is our NFL preview.
Church? There it is.
This is our NFL preview, but we're going to talk a little bit about college football. I mean, it was the first week of college football, first real week of college football, so we're going to recover it a little bit. Not much, a little bit.
Exciting week. I mean, college football rolled off. Had a couple little games in between, and then it actually
good time.
Actually kick off.
I love football so much. It's so good. Football's so good.
A little Florida State, bud. Maybe I want a little war chant on there.
I get you a little war chant. I'm fine with that.
That's exciting.
It was good.
I know they hear it. I know it's early. That's exciting. That was a good feeling.
It was good.
It was a good feeling. Florida State fans, that was a good feeling.
It was a good feeling for me. I don't know about anybody else. It was a damn good feeling for me.
I had a buddy, Austin, message me. He's like, oh, how's it feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling good right now. I mean, Florida State was looking good. I was feeling good.
It was good.
Sometimes when the team's rolling, you feel good.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You want to start it?
Let's get it rolling.
Let's go. Hold on. Let me hit the record.
Bo Nix for Heisman.
Bo Nix.
Hunter Brown.
We're going to talk about Bo. That fucking poor duck.
That poor duck.
You ready?
Ready.
Yo! I'm Den Carter.
Jeffrey Denny.
And this is Real and Raw Sports Podcast. Football.
It's back.
Football is back.
College football. Big weekend.
Now, this is our NFL preview show. We're going to give all of our NFL picks and predictions and all that wonderful jazz, because I'm an NFL guy, but it's the first weekend of college football, real weekend. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to hold my L that I took. I still don't think it's
hold it.
I held it all day the other day.
And I was proud of you, but let me tell you, it felt good.
Listen,
it felt good.
We're talking about Dion. We're talking about Prime.
Prime time, baby.
We're talking about Prime in Colorado because, listen, everyone's talking about Prime in Colorado.
I mean, let's be real. They shocked the world.
They shocked the world. They absolutely shocked the world.
I mean, there was a lot of believers. There was a lot of people that said they think they would do good. But I mean, this is a team. They lost a lot. I said they lost a lot.
I did not think they would do good.
This was a team that played for the national championship. I mean, they got mollywopped. Don't get me wrong, but they did. There was still some players in there that played for a national championship.
That's what I say. Like Shador, he looked really good, and
he surprised.
Shador played really well, and that surprised me. I didn't know how he was, because I mean, realistically, they come from the smaller division, so you don't know if he's going to be. Is he? Yeah, he was a stud for Jackson State. But is he going to be a stud against a big time school? He played really fucking well. He threw for 500 fucking yards and 5 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I remember 4 touchdowns.
4, I think.
But they did. They played well. They still gave up a ton of fucking points, though. I mean, to TCU, and TCU definitely did not replace the talent that they lost. They lost their quarterback, which I thought their quarterback was okay. But they lost Quentin Johnston and Kendre Miller, their starting big running back and wide receiver. They definitely did not.
Lost a lot.
They lost a lot. They lost their line. But Colorado played a hell of a lot better than I expected them to play.
4 touchdowns. 510 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Everyone knew he was good. Yeah, and I get that. Once again, I get he was good.
Yeah, I mean.
But you didn't know if he was going to be excellent.
I did not hear one person say, this kid's going to come out and ball out.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I mean, I heard people say, I think Colorado's going to win.
I heard people say it's Dion's son. I mean, now people know his name at least. So. The real story is Travis Hunter, in my opinion. Travis Hunter, and we had this conversation on the way here.
Dog.
Travis Hunter is a dog, and that's not a surprise. Travis Hunter was the #1 player in the nation coming out of high school. That kid is
#1.
Is elite.
Yeah. He was
but at the same time, and me and you differ on this. I don't think there's no way in hell he's going to be able to do that every game.
I think he can.
He's going to kill him. I hope he does.
A dog's
I hope
different.
He does. He had
like a greyhound. The
game that he had, and he dropped another interception, and he could have had 2 other touchdowns. Yeah. One that he actually had, and he was out of bounds. And the deep ball that he dove for, he dropped. He could have had 2 fucking touchdowns on top of the game that he had. So Travis Hunter, absolute dog.
11 catches, 119 yards, no touchdowns, 1 tackle, 2 assists, and a pick.
I said Colorado wouldn't win 5 games. I will be wrong about that. I will be wrong because honestly, I watched a lot of football this weekend. And I'm a pro guy. I love college, but I'm more of a pro guy.
At it.
I watched more college football this week and last week than I probably have watched in a long time. Like, I watched a shitload of football. And I watched Nebraska and Minnesota. Colorado will beat Nebraska by 2 scores, at least.
I hope.
At least.
I hope.
Now, Nebraska looked fucking awful. Nebraska and Minnesota set football back 20 years watching that game the other day. Oh, it was awful. So yeah, I have no doubt Colorado will beat Nebraska. Who else you want to go to next?
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm not one of these meat riders that's fucking already puffing out their chest and Dion going to win a national championship. They still get smoked.
You got to pump the brakes. I mean, it's one game. You know what I mean? The kids bowled out.
They played really well.
That's what shows you that the team is pretty talented because there's a lot of players around there that had some numbers.
Everyone wants to talk about Travis and Shador. No one even wants to talk about Dylan Edwards, the fucking running back.
Yep.
Whew. He was
so I think
he should have been playing.
I think they're going to turn some heads. I mean, no, I don't think national championship, and I don't think playoffs, anything like that. But I think they're going to turn some heads. I mean, I said 7-8 games. still what I think. I said I think
we'll see what happens in a couple weeks when they play Oregon.
Yeah, they're going to play a couple more good teams. I mean, they got
Oregon,
USC.
They played 2 games. Their next 2 games are probably very winnable games.
Should be winnable
now.
Games.
Nebraska, and I don't remember the other one. But then they play Oregon and USC, I believe, back to back.
And that's a tough road.
That's tough. But USC, I'm going to tell you, I've watched both USC football games. USC has to outscore everybody. Their defense sucks. Actually, I don't remember what USC gave up this week.
And I think Colorado's okay for a shootout.
Well, I mean, it looked.
You know what I mean?
It looked like
I think I think
Travis
okay.
Hunter's legs fall off. What do you think he'll play in the NFL? Like, honestly, Travis Hunter right now is a top 5 pick, but he's not eligible till the next year. So, what do you think he'll play? I think corner. Because corner, it's harder to find shutdown corners.
Do you know why I think he's going to play corner?
Because there ain't going to be you don't do that two-way shit in the NFL.
I mean, you could.
Not every snap. It ain't going to happen.
No. I think corner because
I think corner.
I think he's a dog.
He's a dog.
And there's not many dog wide receivers.
Let me tell you one thing. And I shit on Dion. I hate it. I know. I love Dion. Listen, I have never went. It's like my LeBron. Yeah, I'm talking about the jersey.
Yeah,
I've never went more from like love to hate.
I know.
From like
I hate
LeBron.
when you do that too.
And now it's like Dion. I love Dion. I've always loved Dion. And it's like he just does so much bullshit. It kind of turned me off. And now when he comes out and says he's not a Seminole, and that's dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life because, that's just stupid.
He's just salty.
He's just salty. But
he
doesn't do the captains. He has leaders and dogs. I love that.
They got L's or they got D's.
I will give.
And I love it.
I will give Dion all the props in the world for the leaders and the dogs. I don't give a shit about the leaders, but when you got a D on your jersey for dog,
you gotta earn that.
And Travis Hunter.
I mean, could you imagine like say you have a good game and then the next week you get a D on your jersey? You know what I mean? You earn that dog emblem. Dude, that's gonna fire you up. You know it is.
So I'm big on the dogs. I'm big on the dogs. Who else we want to talk about? Alabama rolled. They played fucking Colton Tech.
Yeah.
Trash. But they looked bad early. They was slow getting off. Jalen Milroe, their quarterback.
But Bama's usually
not
like
impressed.
That.
Not impressed with them. Even though they, like I said,
Oregon looked good. 81-7.
The fucking poor duck. He does his push-ups for every.
State. You know he's worn out.
My God, that man probably didn't walk that night. What did they do?
81-7.
Bo Nix, your Heisman pick. Bo played really well.
He played well. He did. They took him out early. But I mean, you have to. You have to.
My Heisman pick.
He played well.
Michael Penix, 5 tutties. He looked good too. He looked good too. Michael Penix has one of the best deep balls, and he puts it on, man. He's good.
Before we get to it, we can, but I want to give the High State guys if they want to comment something first before we dive right in on them.
My Buckeye fans, you guys are out here watching. I know there's some of you on here. The table's open. If you want to drop a comment about why your Buckeyes were up 10-3 at halftime on Indiana.
And don't say they're a good team. Don't say Indiana is a good team.
Don't say that. I was very, very disappointed. Like I even said that morning that I posted like my 3 or 4 things that I was really looking forward to seeing Saturday. And on my list was Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
And I'm honestly wondering, is Ryan Day like Charlie Weiss? You guys remember Charlie Weiss, the big guy? He was a coach at Notre Dame, pulled his pants up to his titties. Is Ryan Day like Charlie Weiss when he doesn't have a fucking Heisman Trophy quarterback? Because I mean McCord. What do you mean they were all over Harrison? Harrison is the best player in the fucking country. Don't tell me Indiana was all over him. Indiana shut him down.
Top 5 defense in the league.
Top 5 defense in fucking college, Indiana Hoosiers. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear they were all over. They shut
Kyle
him
McCord,
down.
20 for 33, 239, 1 pick, no touchdowns.
I was very disappointed in Ohio State. Like, I thought Ohio State was going, and it's not just me being the hater.
And it's early.
It's early. It's the first fucking week of the year. It's the first week. It don't matter. But I was so disappointed with them.
Too.
Like, we both picked Ohio State to make the playoffs.
Yep.
I said that on our college preview show, I said a one-loss Notre Dame team will get into the playoffs. Notre Dame's looked fucking good, man. Which it's 2 weeks.
You know who they got in a couple weeks?
They got the Buckeyes.
They do.
I'm in for that game.
I'm in.
Ohio State Notre Dame in a couple weeks is going to be a fucking good game.
Some rushing yards.
I love Sam Hartman.
They had 3 running backs. One went 8 for 57, 12 for 47, 7 for 25. Nothing crazy. Receiving, Stover was the one that had the most.
I know.
Maybe McCord's the tight end kind of dude. Can't get it out on the flats. Can't get it across the middle. Something. I don't know. It's early.
I was disappointed. I thought Ohio State was going to win by like 50.
98 yards. Fleming. Julian. How long has Julian Fleming been in college football?
I don't know.
Dude, it's been like 13 years.
It seems like
I'm telling you, this guy's been around for a long time.
It seems like it.
Crazy. I was mind blown. Harrison, 2 catches, 18 yards. Ibuka, 3 catches, 16 yards.
See, I when I was making my bets this weekend, I don't remember what they were, but Harrison and Ibuka, both of them, I smashed the over because I thought for sure
they should have took the aim over.
They're the best wide receiver duo. Well, we thought they were the best wide receiver duo in the nation. Now I'm wondering. I got a couple guys that I think are pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I really did. I thought that Ohio State would win by 50. So, but like I said, it's only week 1. I don't know who they play next. I didn't look.
Youngstown.
Okay, so that's another game they should roll by 50.
They should.
They should roll.
And I mean, that will help
60.
him. That'll help McCord get his feet under him.
Is after that the Notre Dame game?
I think there's 2.
2 more?
I think there's 2.
Ooh, you know what that means? I think Ohio State and Notre Dame and Clemson, Florida State might be the same weekend. That would be a hell of a weekend of college football.
Next week, a game I was looking at, I know jumping ahead kind of.
Jumping ahead.
But next week I was looking at Texas and Bama.
Texas and Bama.
So I really think that'll be a
Texas A&M and Miami, I believe, is this weekend too. I'm interested in see that.
And I was reading a little bit on Texas, and it seems like they're already trying to put old Manning in.
Listen, Quinn Ewers played, September 23rd, Ohio State and Notre Dame. That is Florida State Clemson.
I like
that. That is a fucking 6 bowl of chili day.
6 bowl of chili.
The other day I said the over under on how I made a big ass pot of chili, and I said the over under on how many bowls of chili I'd eat would be 3.5. I said take the over. If you took the over, you won. I killed that chili.
Nice.
That good chili. Kinder's chili seasoning.
Could be a sponsor.
Could be a fucking sponsor. Get at me.
I like it.
All right, moving on. More games that happened this weekend we want to talk about. I'm trying to save my favorite one because it just happened. I'm interested to see Clemson and Duke tonight. I want to see how Clemson looks. Is there any other games you want to talk about?
I mean, USC, I thought looking good.
USC. Let me say this, and I posted this last night. People always get mad when you compare and you bring out the name Patrick Mahomes. I don't even give a shit anymore. Caleb Williams reminds me so fucking much. Did you see the fucking plays that he made this weekend?
He's all over the field.
What up, dude?
He's all over the field.
He's unreal, man. He reminds me so much of Patty. He is the quarterback that the Arizona Cardinals cut Colt McCoy and said, we're going to start Clayton Tune or Josh Dobbs this season because we don't give a fuck. Traded for Josh Dobbs fucking from the Cleveland Browns last week. Hey, man, you're going to start for us. I don't even have a playbook yet. It doesn't matter. We want to go 0-16.
Yeah,
James Conner, you might get dealt in the mid-end season. Hollywood Brown, you probably will get dealt this season. We want to go 0-17 because we want Caleb Williams. That's the quarterback that you do this shit for because he is unreal. He reminds me of Mahomes. Anybody else?
Ole Miss rolled.
And let's talk
rolled.
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's fucking talk about it. I'm sorry, and you guys know it was coming.
And the guys that was here early, they heard it.
The Florida State Seminoles and LSU Tigers last night. LSU got fucking bullied.
They did.
First half, they led.
First drive.
The first drive, there was a lot of penalties against FSU, and they wouldn't call shit against us.
They went all
night.
the way down there real quick, and then they stopped them.
Yeah. We had the 2 fourth down stops, which we got really lucky there. But hey, whatever. Second half, totally different fucking team, offense, defense. Just dominate them. We was down 70. We was down 17-14 at half. We won 45-24. Is that what the final was?
45-24.
Yeah, 45-24. Jordan Travis looked amazing. Keon Coleman. People want to talk about Dion using the portal. Mike Norvell uses the portal just as good as anybody.
Absolutely.
Jordan
Absolutely
Travis, transfer. Johnny Wilson, transfer. Trey Benson, transfer. Keon Coleman was the best player on Michigan State. He's there. Jaheim Bell was the best player on South Carolina other than Rattler last year. And them two guys scored 5 touchdowns last night, and they were both transfers this year. So Norvell uses the portal a lot too.
2 boys over 100 yards.
Bullied them. And LSU, my favorite thing about the whole night was in the fourth quarter, you could tell LSU quit. They quit.
They was gassed.
They were done. When we started running the ball and just bullying them and just hitting them and just fucking like
felt good, didn't
it
felt good.
They quit.
It's like a victory formation. When them linemen is just pounding them guys 5 yards back, and your running back's just gracefully taking it up.
I'm not getting crazy. I'm not getting wild saying we're the fucking best team in the nation. I thought we had the best win this week out of anybody because everyone's shitting on LSU. I am dead serious. I would not be surprised if LSU still wins the SEC. They had a lot of drop balls. Their defense, I don't know why in the hell they had Perkins just running around in pass coverage. Perkins is a fucking star pass rusher. Let the guy go get the quarterback. They didn't have a sack last night. LSU didn't have a sack last night. That really shocked me.
I did see Florida State had the oldest returning line.
Yeah.
See, not like your guys had the most snaps together.
A lot of fucking talent, man. Yep. I've been trying to say this. Like
I said,
I don't like to fucking be the guy that says we're going to go and we're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's what I say.
We haven't really done anything. I'm like, Mike Norvell won 8 games, I think, in 2 years, and then last year he won 10. And he's building the program, and I think we're going to be good this year. But we'll see.
He's bringing in talent.
We'll see in a couple weeks because September 23rd they play at Clemson. That's the game.
Clemson get beat tonight, bro.
I'm going to say, if they beat Clemson, unless there's just one of them shocking upsets, which we all know college football, shocking upsets every fucking week.
All you got to do is slip up one time.
Florida State has a real good chance to make the playoffs if they beat Clemson. But they'll probably have to play Clemson again in the ACC championship game.
That sucks.
So, still got a couple games left, but you got to play everybody. You got to play everybody.
And honestly, the good thing is at least it's early.
Let me ask you something. This is a fun question that I just thought of. And then we'll get to our NFL stuff, guys, because that's what this show is supposed to be, NFL. But we wanted to hit on some college. We made our college playoff predictions a couple weeks ago on our show. Mm-hmm. After 1 week, would you panic and change any of your picks for the playoffs?
Well, what I did say was I think either the winner of Florida State and LSU would be in my pick, but I picked LSU to beat them.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think LSU has a chance to come up there and still play. Would I panic? No. I mean, I think I had Florida State like 5, 5 or 6. So I think I'm still comfortable.
You know what team that, and I hate to do this. I hate to say this because it's going to come, he's a hater after 1 week. And I still would not change any of my predictions. I would not change any of my predictions.
On you Buckeye fans
I'm not either. I'm saying I would not change anything.
He's a hater.
But if I did, my number 5 team, if you remember, was Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And man, but that's
we'll find out.
Notre Dame plays all these.
We're about to find out.
It's going to be a wild
year.
They say
fuck around to find out.
It's going to be a wild year of college football. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on. College done. Let's move on. to the National Football League.
I got to get a snack for this.
The king. You got to get a fucking snack. I got to get a mint.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get a
right in your
mint.
mouth. Gushers.
National Football League.
Cool sponsor.
The king. The
Gushers,
NFL.
the king.
Thursday night, Lions Chiefs. I'm so fucking excited for the Lions Chiefs. I think it's going to be.
Who else is excited?
Who?
Bob.
Bob should be
Bob
excited.
told me to tell you.
I think Raj is excited too.
Bob
Raj doesn't get
told
excited.
me to tell you, you better buckle up because upset alert.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. I think
alert.
Chiefs Lions is going to be a really, really fucking good game Thursday. What do you want to do? You want to just dive right into the divisions? We're going to give you
right.
We're going to give you our picks for every division in football. Then we're going to give you our playoff picks. Then we're going to give you our awards. And then we're going to give you the Super Bowl picks.
Damn.
I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's dive right in.
Let's
AFC East.
Uh-oh.
AFC East. And this is a tough one.
If you guys want to chime in,
yes, if you guys want to chime in and throw who you got in these divisions, who's going to win the divisions or your order, great. That's fantastic. I'd love to see them. And I'll probably make a post on our Facebook so we can keep track, kind of like what I did with the college football. AFC East. AFC, Scotty. AFC, not NFC.
Whoa. Already? This guy's already. He is a hater.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Haterade, dude.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Haterade.
He's a Cowboys fan. AFC East. Who you got?
At the top or the bottom?
Top. Give me the top team. Who wins the AFC East?
They ain't going to want to hear us.
They ain't going to want to hear it, he says.
Jets. Jets.
I'm with you. I got the Jets.
You made him do.
I got them.
Holy moly.
And this is one that I've went back and forth with. I've had a few like that I went back and forth with. I see fans. I see the fans. I mean, everyone's I want to pick Miami, and I will tell you right now, if Jalen Ramsey wouldn't have got hurt and was going to be out until December, I would have picked the Dolphins because I think Ramsey and Xavier Howard is the best corner duo in football.
Everyone's
I think that's
fans.
nasty. I would have picked Miami as well, but Jalen getting hurt, and now I'm worried about that. With Howard still a stud.
Hi, Neil.
What up, Neil? But I'm going with the Jets as well. Who you got second? A lot of Dolphins, man. Everybody on the Dolphins.
Fins up at 2.
Miami Dolphins at number
Fins up at
2.
2.
I'm with you.
I mean, you got to have Buffalo at 3, right?
And it's crazy.
And I think it's a down year for him.
Buffalo won fucking, they win 12 or 13 games last year.
The last couple of years, ain't they?
And I got them in third place. And
that's a tough division.
We'll see if they miss the playoffs or not here in a little bit. Can they get in? Ooh, Neil Crabtree saying the Pats in third. Unfortunately, Neil, I have the Patriots at last place in the AFC East.
You know who Patriots open up against?
Who? Philly. That's a loss. So we're identical.
We're there.
We're identical.
Depends where we go next.
Jets, Dolphins, Bills, Patriots. That's what we got. We're both.
I like it.
And you know what? I think Buffalo crashed too, and I really don't know why I think that. I
feel like they're burning inside.
They still got the fucking pretty much the same fucking roster.
But I feel like they're burning inside.
But I'm just done with Josh Allen, man.
Diggs. I think.
Neil, I hope Juju catches 174 balls, but I hear he's already hurt.
He's got bad knees.
AFC North. We're staying in the AFC.
Uh-oh. Woo, already going to your favorite one.
No, I'm just going in order.
All right.
Just going in order.
You going to take the honor on this one?
What up, Jordan? I have the Cincinnati Bengals winning the AFC North.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Jordan Arthur just got on here and said something, and he probably wants to turn it off when he wants to hear my division, my pick for his Browns on this one. Sorry, Jordan.
The AFC North.
AFC North. Who you got winning?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
I also have.
I think that
no! You have them winning it. Hey, I hope you're fucking right.
Now, listen here. I just think the Bengals ain't done enough. I think the line's still going to have trouble. And if if Pittsburgh's clicking, I'm telling you, the defense is nasty. The offense is looking good in training camp. They got some dogs out there, and I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to surprise you. Really do.
Who got second?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, so we just got them flip flop. I got Pittsburgh second, Cincinnati winning the division. My thing, Jordan, he's mad, and I get it. The thing with the Browns is the Browns have talent. I just don't know about Deshaun. Watson,
it's in the air.
Deshaun Watson, top 5 quarter. I don't know if he's top 5. Top
now?
8. No, was.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson was a top 8 probably quarterback in the league.
5 to 7, you think?
But he ain't played football.
He ain't been top 15.
He ain't top 20. But if he returns to form, we'll see.
I agree. Totally agree. Browns have the team for it.
I got the Ravens at 3rd.
I got the Ravens at 3rd.
So we were damn near close on the AFC North, except I got Cincinnati winning and you got Pittsburgh.
I do. I'm on the Pittsburgh train. I've been beating the drum for a little while.
I think Pittsburgh and Baltimore week 17 is going to be a big game. I hope not. I hope we fucking already got it locked. Dennis Church says Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Ravens.
Orlando Brown will be good. But TJ Watt.
Orlando Brown will be good. TJ Watt's a dog. But they said the same fucking thing when the last year when they got fucking Lyle Collins. Yeah. They said he wasn't going to allow Joe Burrow to get touched. Well, fuck, they let him get in Dak's ass the whole time he was in Dallas. Yeah. And they did the same thing in Cincinnati. So we'll see about the old Orlando Brown thing. But I mean, that's still Burrow's second best quarterback in football. AFC South. I'm interested to see this one, other than the top spot. I'm guessing everybody's got the Jags winning the South.
Jags.
Everybody got the Jaguars.
You gotta have Jags, right?
Yeah, look at this. We're trying to be professional, Jamie Price. He just fucking sitting there eating Gushers. Everybody got the Jags, right? Nobody's going to fucking go out and say the top 5 coach in football.
Jamie, don't hate on the fucking Gushers.
Gushers could be a sponsor. Nobody's got a top 5 coach in football.
Let me tell you,
Mike Vrabel.
That AFC North brought some salty people in here. My goodness. Next time we need to avoid that.
AFC North.
Jeez.
I don't think Trevor is a sleeper.
I don't think it's a sleeper.
I don't think that's a sleeper.
I don't think it's a sleeper.
And Trevor Lawrence being a top quarterback in football is no longer a surprise.
All right, where are we at? Sorry.
I got the Jags winning.
We got Jags. Number 2.
I have a top 5 coach in football. Mike Vrabel led Tennessee Titans. Number 2 in the South.
1, definitely not top 5 coach.
Top 8, at least top 8.
2, I as well has the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, see?
I do.
You know why?
Because they have football players on their team that's pretty good.
And they got a fucking top fucking coach in Mike Vrabel who's going to fucking run the football, play defense, win football games. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Jaguars and fucking win the division. You know why? Mike Vrabel.
No.
Mike
Tannehill.
Vrabel. Tannehill, MVP candidate.
Tannehill.
Here's the big question. Texans or Colts at 3rd?
I got Colts.
I got the Texans.
What?
I got the Texans 3rd. I got the Colts. Listen, I have been numerous times. I have never hid from the fact that I think Anthony Richardson is a pile of shit. I have never hid from that. I think Anthony fucking Richardson is a pile of trash.
Nah.
And now the shit with Jonathan Taylor. Okay, you gave him permission to seek a trade and you couldn't get it done, and now you keep him on the PUP list, so your best fucking player isn't going to play for 4 weeks? I don't fucking get it. And the rumors were they got offered A.J. Dillon and a 3rd-round pick, which it still blew my mind that Green Bay was trying to get Jonathan Taylor when you got Aaron Jones. But supposedly they got offered A.J. Dillon and a 3rd for Jonathan Taylor, and then they got an offer from Miami, and they wouldn't do it unless they got Waddle in the fucking deal.
Waddle and like a 1st.
And they asked for Christian Watson, A.J. Dillon, and a 1st-round pick from the fucking Packers for it. So the Colts never had any intentions whatsoever of trading Jonathan Taylor. So why keep him on the fucking PUP list, man? Trot him out there week 1 because he's your best fucking player.
He's not the ball 25 times.
Hand him the fucking ball. Help your Anthony Richardson quarterback, because if Anthony Richardson has to hand off to Deion Jackson and Evan Hall and Zach Moss,
It ain't going to be good.
that's fucking trash. That's why I got the Colts finishing last. They're going to miss fucking Taylor, and they got Evan Hall, Deion Jackson is the starting running back for the Indianapolis Colts week 1.
Buddy,
I would rather fucking sign Kareem Hunt or Leonard Fournette and start one of those guys than fucking Deion Jackson.
Bet this one. Richardson has the most rushing yards on the team.
You get no fucking argument from me. The boy's going to be running for his life. He got great vertical, though. Outstanding vertical. Ooh, speaking of that, did you like when that boy Jaden Daniels jumped into the line last night and Tatum Bethune speared him like fucking edge? Hurt. Oh God, I love that.
It looked like Jeff Hardy off the holding the belts way back when, and Edge came off the ladder.
Yeah, I actually posted that today and said that's what it looked like.
I didn't see that.
Yes, I did.
Swear to God, I didn't see that.
I actually posted that
Swear
today.
to God, I did not see that.
All right,
but you said Edge. That's what made me think of it.
This is the tough one. This is the hard division, in my opinion. Actually, most people's not going to say this is hard.
Let me tell you something.
AFC West.
Me go first?
You can go first.
Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
No, you don't.
I swear to Christ, I got the Chargers.
Chargers. It's Charger time,
Go
baby.
Chargers.
Go Chargers.
I love it. I love it. This is the year Herbert
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No chance in hell.
This is the year.
Jordan Arthur.
This is the year the Chargers
He's gonna get
arrive.
banned.
Now, you know what's going to happen, though, is
Every wide receiver's gonna get hurt.
I hate to predict injuries, and Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, they have a little issues with staying healthy.
And now the new guy from TCU.
Quentin Johnston. So probably them guys will all be hurt, and the Chargers will finish third in the fucking West. But if they all stay healthy, Derwin James stays healthy, Eckler back, this is the year. Chargers. Go Chargers.
Go Chargers.
And I don't like to predict injuries. I just don't like to do it.
It's true, Brandon. I play the if with the Baltimore. I think that's why Baltimore is going to kind of
that's true.
tumble. I mean, it's an if factor, but I think they will.
And then I don't get too much more cute than that. Kansas City Chiefs number 2.
Kansas City Chiefs number 2.
Russ, baby. Broncos country. Let's ride. Number 3.
I think the Russ is going to be over.
This is it.
I mean, if
this is Russ's last
if Chargers
chance.
ball out and Chiefs ball out, Denver's probably missing the playoffs. So you know what happens? Russ is gone.
I don't.
It's a good chance.
I don't necessarily agree with that, because that's arguably one of the toughest divisions in football. I think if Russ plays good.
I mean, because you still have the Ravens that would have a chance. You'd have the Dolphins or the Bills that would have a chance. I mean,
well, Judy's hurt already.
I know. He got bad knees.
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to tell you, Marvin Mims to the moon. I think he's going to be really fucking good for them. Really good. Which it sucked that Judy got hurt, because I thought with Judy, Sutton, and Mims, I thought Russ had 3 really good wide receivers there. Now with Judy, Mims, which I don't know. I'm pretty sure I seen Judy's going to miss a few weeks at least. But yeah, I got Broncos 3rd.
Broncos country.
And the Broncos country. Let's ride. And then I got the, he got hurt. He, was it a hamstring? Knee? I don't remember. I should have looked at it. I don't remember what it was. And then the Las Vegas Raiders, our own Matt King Tilley's favorite Raiders.
I know. Wonder what he had to say. He ain't popped up there, has he?
Dead last. Raiders are going to be bad, in my opinion. I feel bad for Devon. We've said it numerous times. Josh Jacobs is going to be good.
He's happy.
He's thrilled happy. Because he has one of the best.
He got his dog.
He got the best handoff man in the league.
Garoppolo's a dog.
Oh, Garoppolo is definitely a dog when it comes to handoffs.
Oh, yeah.
He's modeling and handoffs. Jimmy Garoppolo, top notch.
Top 5 in the world.
Top notch Jimmy G handoffs. Josh Jacobs probably won't get a fumbled handoff all year long.
Shouldn't.
Jimmy's good. Yeah. Jimmy's good at handing the ball.
He warms it up while he's doing it. Like
elite.
That's weird.
Elite handoff, man. Elite handoffs. So what do you want to do? Do you want to say? So we gave our predictions. Do you want to say who you got in the playoffs now?
No.
Or you want to wait on that?
Wait, yeah.
All right, going on.
We'll just keep on rolling.
NFC East. Your boys. I'll let you go ahead and start because I know you're going there.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. He's got the Eagles winning the East.
What about you?
America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. This is another one that I have honestly went back. Ooh, we got a Washington. Oh, he's a Washington fan, though. Never mind. He's a Washington fan. I went back and forth, and I really think Eagles and Dallas is going to be close all year long.
I mean, I'm not one to dog Dallas ever because I always run into Dallas fans, and they're like, oh, this and that. And I'm like, it's always about Dak. Dak's never good. Every Dallas fan I talk to, like, it's not like really people I know. It's like when I'm at a mall or something, it's always Dak this and Dak that. Dak puts up a lot of yards.
He does.
I mean, I know some of his garbage
Turns the
yards,
ball over a
and he
lot.
turns over a lot. He really does, but I don't think Dak's always a problem. But
I think they're going to be back and forth all year long.
I think the Cowboys are a good team. I mean, they're Super Bowl contenders, in my opinion.
You don't like the Cooks acquisition, and I love it.
I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I mean, I'm just not in love with it. I don't think this guy's great.
I think Cooks is such a good fit on the other side of Lamb and Gallup back. It worries me that they lost Schultz. They got Schoonover, or whatever the fuck his name is, from Michigan. He's supposed to be their starting tight end, so I don't know how he'll do. But Micah Parsons is.
But it's like, who's better, Gallup or him?
Micah. Oh, see, over Cooks.
Yeah.
Oh, Cooks easy. I think
Cooks in his prime, maybe.
I think Cooks is still fine. I think Cooks is really good, and
Micah
Parsons is just a stud. I love the addition of Gilmore on the opposite side of Diggs. Man, I think they're going to be close. Philly lost a lot, and they're still fucking loaded.
And they got a lot.
They got a lot. They did. But I'm going Dallas, but it's going to be close. Dallas and Philly back and forth all year. I got Dallas. I got Philly second. So you got Dallas second?
I got Dallas second.
So then New York Giants third?
New York Giants third.
Washington fourth. Sorry, TJ.
Man, we're close.
We are. We're actually really close on everything.
And we definitely could have went either way on the Bengals or you know what I mean, and then Philly and Dallas.
I think the Giants are going to be really good this year.
Yeah, we got half the Georgia Bulldogs.
I think the Giants are going to be real fucking good this year. But
I do too. They're sneaky good.
They're just in the hardest division. Is the East the best division? Probably.
Yeah,
I think the AFC North is up there.
Because pump the brakes. I think if
AFC East,
I think if Washington had a solid quarterback that they was comfortable,
and they
on,
might. We just don't know that yet.
I'm just if they do, they can be scary.
Jahan Dotson breakout season. I've said this for a long time.
I mean, McLaurin's a freak,
and Jahan Dotson
Robinson,
might be better than McLaurin.
I mean, they got some good, and is Chase Young going to come play?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Hello, are you going to come play football?
Chase Young already got fucking hurt.
So
is he going to be ready?
I mean, Zion learned from him or what? What's going on here?
Yeah, it's going to be the East is going to be tough, but I think it's going to be Dallas and Philly back and forth all year. But I took Dallas. I got ballsy and took Dallas.
I like it.
I just want to be different.
Mm-hmm.
But I do really think Dallas is going to be good. All right, NFC North. Bob.
And this one right here could be the mix up for us.
I don't
You know what I mean? Like this one could be because I mean I really if you look at it, I think it could go a bunch of different ways.
I think any team in this division could win it.
I really believe that.
I really do.
And that's what I'm saying because you don't know what you're getting out of Jordan Love. You don't know what you're getting out of the Chicago Bears. This ain't the same Chicago Bears team, and this definitely isn't the same Green Bay Packers team. You know what I mean? And you just don't know what you're getting out of them. So I mean, you're kind of balancing what you're guessing, and I fully believe that. And that's a great what you said. I mean, it's any team I think could pull a rabbit out of the hat and win this thing.
So who wins it?
I'm going with the Detroit Lions.
Me too.
Woo!
Me too.
Oh,
I'm drinking the fucking Lions Kool-Aid.
I like it.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to catch 125 fucking balls
Brandon
this year.
Wilson says, "Go Pack, go."
Jahmyr Gibbs is going to light the fucking league on fire. David Montgomery running the ball. I'm going with the fucking Lions.
They've been loading up, man. They have. They've been getting offensive linemen. They've been
Gardner Johnson, Cam Sutton come over, add on the defense. They draft Jack Campbell, who's a 3-down linebacker, tackling
machine, dude.
Dude, I'll be honest. I think they're going to upset the Chiefs week one.
Thursday night, baby.
Thursday night,
Woo!
the fucking Lions are going to upset the Kansas City Chiefs, and the world is going to celebrate. The Lions are America's team right now.
They are.
Everybody loves the Detroit Lions, unless you're a Packer, Viking, or a fucking Bears fan. Everybody loves the Lions. Their coach is fucking outstanding. Hey, everybody loves him. You got him. You're ready to bite people's ankles for him.
He's an ankle biter.
Everybody fucking loves the Lions. Now, the second place team, I went back and forth on this. I've scratched it out 3 times. Who you got? Second.
Minnesota Vikings.
I had the Green Bay Packers.
I'm on board.
I had the Packers, and I scratched it out, and I went with the Vikings.
Oh, so you had Packers at 2?
Yes, I had the Packers at 2. I think everybody's shitting on the Packers for some reason.
I'm not shitting.
The Packers defense is going to be good.
I mean, that's rolling the dice early.
I love, and I'm telling you, this is a breakout year for Christian Watson.
I like it.
Baby Megatron. Baby Tron.
He said what?
The offense is going to be Minnesota's offense is going to be.
He can't say
Minnesota's offense is going to be good. I don't like Madison as much as Dalvin. I don't like Madison as much as Dalvin, but he's good.
He's good.
And I think
he'll get a lot of reps.
And Addison on the opposite side of Justin Jefferson is a fucking problem.
Addison and Madison, baby.
And T.J. Hawkinson. Do not sleep on T.J. Hawkinson.
No, he's good.
He's top 5 tight end in the league, unlike Dallas Goedert.
You guys are drafting tight ends because you can't find a good one.
So who you got 3? You got the Bears?
My 3.
He got the fucking Bears.
Bears, baby.
I'm telling you, I think this division's going to be close.
I think it's wide open.
I think it's going to be close.
I think it's wide open. I liked what Chicago done.
I have the Packers because I think Love's going to be okay, and I think they're going to hand the ball off. Hand the ball to fucking Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon and let them go.
And just plug and play. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go crazy.
Play action over the fucking top to Watson.
I agree, Jordan. I agree. I mean, everyone pretty much floating around a bunch of different stuff.
And like I got the Bears last. But I really think they're going to be good because I think Fields is the Buckeye quarterback that's good. DJ Moore is such a good pickup for them. I like the running backs. Herbert
I think DJ
and
Moore
Foreman,
could be a dog.
And like I said, on adding Edmonds and Edwards in the middle of that defense with Brisker and Eddie Jackson behind them at safety.
It definitely can help.
I think the Bears are going to be improved, but I still got them last. I think the division's wide open.
I agree. I got the Green Bay last. Not because of their talent, because I think they got some good talent.
This is going to be the interesting one. NFC South.
Nah. Man, it's been pretty close. It really has.
We really have. We've been really close.
Maybe 4 off.
Super Bowl picks are going to be different.
Oh, it's going to be different. Way different.
Maybe not.
Way different.
I actually don't even have mine yet. I have my title games, but I don't even have prediction wrote down yet.
I got it. It's going to be a shocker.
I have a Super Bowl that I bet on already.
Nice.
So I don't know if I'm going to stick with that or not. You'll find out. You'll find out soon. I have a Super Bowl that I bet
NFC on. South. What are we looking at, guys? What's everyone else thinking? And this was another one. Right? Is this one another one you think could be wide open?
Oh, it's absolutely wide open.
I mean, because there's quarterbacks all the way. Every team, a quarterback, it's like how they going to play.
No doubt.
How are they going to play?
This division's wide open, but who dat going to beat them Saints?
And that's my number one. Who dat? I think.
And you guys know how much I love Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is just such an elite quarterback.
He's ripped right now. Derek Carr is shredded. So whatever he got out of in the Raiders and then now, maybe it's the gumbo. Maybe it's the gumbo down there in New Orleans. That's just got some juice in it.
Kamara being out for 3 weeks sucks, but they drafted Kendre Miller out of TCU, and I think he's going to be really, really fucking
shredded
good.
Trash.
I think this may
You're probably right.
I think this may be Kamara's last year in New Orleans.
Or period.
No, not period. Not peer. I mean, he's a dumbass that gets in trouble.
He just don't seem like he cares about it.
I don't know.
It's kind of like Marshawn.
I don't want to say that. That dude fucking still balls.
He does.
But Kamara being out 3 games, but I love the Jamal Williams sign. Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller is going to be really good for New Orleans for the first
Jamal.
through. Oh, everyone likes Jamal. Jamal's just.
I bet Kamara.
Lovable.
I bet he don't like.
And I'm saying this. Stop sleeping. This is the year. This is the year Michael Thomas. This is the year that Michael Thomas returns and stays healthy. Michael Thomas played 3 games last year and caught 16 balls and 3 touchdowns. When Michael Thomas is on the field, Michael Thomas is a fucking problem. Michael Thomas and Olave on the other side, Carr's got weapons.
Oh, there's weapons all over the place there.
And that defense, Marshawn Lattimore, he locks them down. He takes your top receiver every time, locks them out. Locks them. Demario Davis, Werner, Cam Jordan.
They're loaded.
I like the Saints. I think the Saints run away with it. Run away with it.
Oh, I don't know about run away.
You know, true story. I'm not talking fantasy. I'm in 3 fantasy leagues. I have Michael Thomas in every league.
Really?
I am all aboard the Michael Thomas train this
all
year.
in on Michael Thomas, guys.
All fucking in on Michael Thomas this year.
I like it.
Who you got?
One?
Yeah.
I got Saints.
You got the Saints.
I got Saints at 1.
All right, who you got 2? This is where it gets different. This is where I think it's going to get different.
And this might come as a surprise. I got Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. I'm on board.
I got Atlanta Falcons.
It wouldn't surprise me.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people's going to hate, but I think a little upcoming from Ritter. I don't think nothing crazy. Bijan's going to have a good year. I think that they're building a little thing down there. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing. I'm gonna be huge honest. Names.
I am so excited to see Bijan play in the NFL. I'm jacked. I'm so ready. I will probably.
But number two, man, I really, this is the one that I went around forever with. I mean, because I thought about it, I changed it. I just did number 2 on this one was. It's to play the quarterback. I mean, it really is. It's who's going to come to play. And a few of these divisions is the same way. I mean, it's all the time. Who did you have it to?
I have the Carolina Panthers at 2. I think Bryce is going to be good. I've said for months that Bryce was
Carolina Panthers at 2?
I got the Panthers at 2. I love the Hayden Hurst, Adam Thielen, DJ Chark. I love Mingo out of Ole Miss. I think Miles Sanders coming in. I love the Panthers. They brought in so much veteran leadership to put with Bryce, and I really like Bryce. He's been my favorite quarterback that was coming out for a long time. I'm going Panthers, and it's wide open.
It is, but I don't think Panthers at 2.
I got Panthers at 2. Bryce is going to surprise people.
At 3, I got the Bucks.
Ooh, you got my Panthers in last.
I got your Panthers in last. I think the Bucks could go from 3 to 1.
The Bucks
have a loaded roster.
The Bucks have the most talent.
I mean, they got a loaded roster.
The Bucks probably have the most talent in the fucking division.
They really do. I mean, I think they got a lot of players.
But they're saying Evans might be dealt.
And if that happens, stuff's going to obviously who you think is going to finish is going to change. But I think as of right now, Bucks got a good roster. If old QB1 comes out to play some football.
That's the fucking problem. Dude, I love Baker Mayfield.
If QB1 comes out.
I love him.
And I like Baker.
He's done. He's not going to do anything. I thought Kyle Trask should have won the fucking starting job. I mean, I don't think that's a good position to be in. I don't think that either one, man. I think Evans will be going by Halloween. I think Godwin might be going. I love, for fantasy purposes, for my fantasy players out there, Rashad White is going to be a steal. He's going to be a steal. He's the only fucking running back there. He's going to catch a shitload of balls. Go draft Rashad White out of Tampa.
But if Baker comes out and plays, I mean, then do you deal these guys?
No. If you're in it, no.
But realistically, I mean, is Baker your future?
No.
I mean, because this team right here, as you build, has what, 3 years? let's say Tampa Bay. I mean, they're veterans.
Oh, they're old.
You know what I mean? So what do they got? 2, 3 this year and another year or so?
Yeah.
So
the window in Tampa is closing. The window in Tampa closed as soon as Tom left.
Yeah, probably.
But they're still there.
They are.
And
They got a
still
good
got a
team.
few cans of soup in the cupboard. They just don't have. They're trying to eat soup with a fucking fork.
Yeah. So
And it's hard to eat soup with a fork.
a little messy.
It's messy. You got to put some crackers in it. You need a
don't know.
quarterback.
I don't know. Baker can turn some heads, I think.
Dude, I love Baker. Listen, I would be the happiest man in the world if fucking Baker Mayfield balled out and the Tampa Bucks.
How does the
won.
Browns fans feel about that?
I don't know. Browns
I mean,
fans. There's a lot of them on
if
here.
Baker blows up and they win the division, are you happy for Baker?
They don't give a shit. They just want to know about if does Deshaun play good. That's all they give a fuck about.
I guess.
But listen, I would be thrilled if Baker Mayfield balled out and fucking Tampa won the division. I just don't see it happening. I think Baker is. I want Baker. I love Baker, man. Baker is one of my all-time favorite fucking players in college football. Loved him.
Man, he hated Ohio State.
He did. I think that's why he might be one of my favorite
Speared
players.
that flag in him.
He's a baller, man, in college. All right, now this is the one that I'm going to get hate on.
I agree, Jordan.
AFC or NFC West. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Seattle Seahawks win the division. And this is going to be tight all year. This is going to be like Cowboys and Eagles, I think, all year.
I got a shocker here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I got the Stetson Bennett driven.
I'll turn this fucking camera off right now and go home. If you fucking say the goddamn Rams are going to win the
Stetson
division,
Bennett driven Rams.
I will shut this motherfucker down right now if you have the fucking Rams wrote down winning that division. We're done. I need a new host. Jordan, come down here and hop on.
I have the 49ers.
All right. See, I think it's going to be back and forth. I really do. Like everybody.
It's a quarterback play here. I mean, they got rid of Trey Lance, and I don't think Trey Lance had time to show. I don't know if he's going to develop, but it's
Remind me after we talk about this. Let's talk about Trey.
Okay, we got he went to the Cowboys, and it's like now are you all in on Purdy? You know what I mean? So
you're all in on Purdy.
And honestly, I've heard some bad things coming out of training camp and some preseasons, and
you're all in on Purdy now. That's why they dealt Lance.
And it's not looking good.
They don't want every fucking time Purdy makes a bad play. They don't want the fans saying, "Hey, where's the number 3 pick Trey Lance at?" So they shipped him fucking out of town. Purdy's the man.
But I think the Niners have a loaded roster. I mean, they're superior.
I'm with you. I think the Niners are.
around.
I think Seattle and the Niners are both. I think they're going to be back and forth like Dallas and Philly all year.
I think Seattle has a better quarterback.
Well, see, that's my problem with Seattle. Seattle and San Francisco to me are the same fucking teams.
I think
Seattle's
San Fran has a
defense-
better roster.
Seattle, but
It's close. It is.
It's close,
because this
man.
young talent is coming.
Bobby Wagner coming back to Seattle to
big.
anchor that defense in the middle, and drafting Witherspoon to put on the other side of Woolen.
I mean, young guys.
Jamal Adams when he comes back. Now he's saying he's going to be out. He's already missing week 1 because he's not ready. And listen, Jamal Adams is another one. When the fuck does he stay healthy? But if he's one of the best safeties in football, weapons, Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet, McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, DK, Lockett, Smith and Jigba, Ayuk, Debo, Kittle. It's all on the fucking quarterback, man. Who do you like more, in my opinion, Purdy or Geno?
I like Geno. You know what I mean? And I do. And like you said, the rosters are close. They really are. And
no, they have the nastiest throwbacks. There's no doubt.
And
it's going to be. I think this is going to
and
be
what was
another
bad
close
was
one all year.
Whenever San Fran didn't have, I mean, they had a quarterback, but when they didn't have Purdy, I mean, they fell apart.
I know.
You know what I mean? They fell apart. And I know they didn't have one because Johnson got hurt.
And now they're back up Sam Darnold.
Darnold can throw some lasers.
Yeah, to the other team.
I mean,
to the other fucking team. I think both of them teams are really good. I think they are both going to be near the NFC Championship game, maybe in the NFC Championship game. 49ers, Seattle Seahawks back and forth all year. But I'm taking the fucking Seahawks. I'm doing it.
Scotty Waters said the Rams.
I actually bet on the Seattle Seahawks to lose in the Super Bowl. That's what my bet was. I'm not saying I'm going to say that, but I actually bet. I'm telling you, man, I'm all aboard the Seahawks. All aboard. So who you got third? You got Seahawks second, right?
Seahawks second.
All right, who you got? Who you got third? Stetson Bennett and the Rams?
I got Stetson Bennett and the Rams third.
Stetson Bennett. I also have the Stetson Bennett-led Rams as third because the Cardinals have already fucking said
they threw in the white towel.
They have thrown in the fucking towel, man. The Cardinals are like, we ain't got no.
It's like, do we even have to play?
Yeah.
Do we even have?
Can we just send everybody home and pay them for the year, and just take these L's and go ahead and send Caleb the playbook? Because the Cardinals have checked the fuck out. And listen, they wasn't going to win in many games with Colt McCoy.
No.
But Colt McCoy might have actually fucking. I just don't think so. I think Arizona's already thrown in the fucking towel.
Jordan, I don't know who's going to lead them out because they ain't got no leaders anymore.
Hey, hell no. Hell no. Clayton Toon's going to fucking lead them out of the tunnel. Josh Dobbs and Clayton Toon are the fucking quarterbacks.
Clayton Toon probably played band the whole life.
What the fuck, man? I was shocked when I seen they cut. And like I said, it's Colt McCoy. It's not like they cut a fucking former MVP. But when they cut McCoy, I'm like, who the fuck is their starting quarterback now?
I mean, McCoy could have won you a game or two.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm not. Clayton Toon.
Weak.
Clayton Toon and Josh Dobbs.
I agree. Fitz was dog. I love Fitz.
JJ Watt. All right, so do you want to do playoffs now, or do you want to go ahead and do awards? Oh yeah, they're getting the first pick. They are all aboard. Let's do awards.
We can do awards.
Let's do awards.
We can do awards.
Who is your? Okay, let's just get one out of the way. Let's get Bailey Zappi. I agree. Why in the fuck did New England cut him? But they signed him back to the practice
Let me tell you,
squad.
these are probably going to be different.
Oh yeah, these are going to be different.
The
divisions are going to be.
I got some shockers. I got some literal shockers on these ones.
One award. Let's just get out of the way. The comeback player of the year. It does not matter, and it's DeMar Hamlin. DeMar Hamlin, even though he's not going to play a lot, he didn't play before. I mean, he's like the fucking backup.
But I think there's a few.
There is. See, that's what I wish.
There's a few.
I wish they would give like DeMar Hamlin his like own little recognition.
Yeah, because realistically, no one else has a chance.
Unless
probably.
DeMar Hamlin balls the fuck out, and then I get it. But he ain't going to. He's a backup. There's a lot of players that could get this award.
I agree. I have four.
Okay, I got two.
I have four. That I think potential.
All right, who's your winner, or who's your four?
You said DeMar. I'm gonna throw one out that a lot of people probably ain't heard much of the name of.
Let me just say mine, because you know who mine is.
I don't know who yours is.
You know who mine is.
I don't know who yours is.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
He's not even on my list.
Russell Wilson will be the comeback player of the year in the NFL.
You said he's third in the division. There's no way he's going to be comeback.
Ball out, boy.
Anyway,
He'll fucking ball out, boy. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's be real here.
Let's ride. What the fuck you talking about? I'm real. Broncos country. Let's ride.
My next one would maybe be Breece Hall.
Yeah,
I think potentially. And this one right here could sneak up and get you. Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, but I don't think that they'll give that to him
because he
wasn't. But I mean, he was suspended.
He could put up some numbers.
Oh, Calvin Ridley's gonna ball out.
I think he can put up some numbers.
Calvin Ridley's the number one wide receiver on the Jags. He's gonna kill it. But I don't think they'll give it to him because he didn't get hurt. He's a dumbass. Got suspended for gambling.
And then I had Lamar. So if Lamar finishes healthy, I think.
See. And Lamar was on my list as well. He was in my mind.
Look at Scotty.
But his teammate.
He calling you out.
His teammate.
Whose teammate?
Lamar's. Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah. Odell Beckham Jr. Listen, I love Odell. When Odell is healthy, Odell's elite.
Yeah, he is.
I'm excited to see Odell stay healthy. And it's my Raven. It's my fucking Ravens. I hate the fucking Ravens, but I want to see Odell stay healthy. I want Odell Beckham in the NFL because I like him. But yeah, Broncos country, let's ride. Russell Wilson, comeback player of the year. So who's you got winning, Lamar?
No. Winning, I think DeMar.
Well, it's going to be DeMar, but let's eliminate him. If for some reason it's not DeMar,
Calvin Ridley.
it's not Ridley. They ain't going to give
Calvin
it to
Ridley.
Ridley.
I think so.
No.
If you put up numbers, there's no way you're not going to give it to him.
There ain't no way they're going to give it to Ridley. He wasn't hurt. His comeback was a fucking bonehead suspension.
Wow, I mean, he's coming back.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. Coach Javonte Williams would be an excellent one, Jordan. I loved Javonte. I was so high on him, and I would love to see him stay healthy. But you know what? Broncos country, let's ride. Stop talking about OBJ won't last. Stop saying it. We're not talking injuries upon people. Stop it. Stop wishing injuries upon people. Derrick Henry, I don't think so. He played most of the year. Coach of the year. You got a coach?
I got a coach.
All right, coach of the year. Who's coach of the year?
You first.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Seahawks, because I've got them winning the fucking West. If they beat the 49ers and win the West, Pete's going to fucking coach it.
How long do you think he's got?
You know, I don't know. Pete's like the old. I believe Pete's the oldest
right?
coach in the league, but you wouldn't know it. I mean, Pete's got more energy than fucking 12-year-olds.
He does. My goodness,
Pete's,
he does. Chomping on that gum, running down sideline and stuff.
And just think, man. Just think how well Dan Campbell is the obvious choice, because if the Lions win the division, it's going to be hard not to give it to Dan Campbell. But I think it's going to be. Sirianni would be a good one, but I think everyone's expecting the Eagles, so I think that'll hurt Sirianni.
And I'm going to throw a curveball because, honestly, I think the Lions coach is probably going to be
Saleh.
But I had the team winning the division, so it kind of goes to it. I think I'm going to go Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
I mean,
not Tomlin never gets no respect though,
and he don't. But I'm saying if this guy comes out and wins this division, that's
Tomlin.
the Bengals division, because
Tomlin will never get it.
It's the Bengals to lose. I mean, it really is.
If we win the division, Tomlin could win it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I got him winning the division.
I got Cincinnati winning it, but Tomlin won't win it. Yeah, he's elite. He's a great coach.
He is.
I don't like him.
Yep.
But he never loses. I mean, he never has a losing year. He's
and he
players like him.
And he drafts well.
He's a player's coach.
He drafts well. I mean, he really does. They don't do a lot of gambling. They don't go get a lot. Sometimes they go and reach and get a good player too, but they don't gamble and shop a lot. But they draft excellent.
The standard is the standard.
Yep.
The Rooney way. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Beating that drum.
Oh, I knew where
I'm beating that drum.
I knew where this was going.
I got two guys.
Both Eagles. Both Eagles.
Jalen Carter.
Nolan Smith.
Campbell from Lions.
Jack Campbell. My pick.
Is it?
Jack Campbell.
Because I think Campbell's going to throw up crazy tackle numbers.
Jack Campbell is.
I really do.
Jack Campbell, we said it earlier. Jack Campbell is a 3-down linebacker.
But let me tell you something. Old baby Rhino's going to put up some numbers.
Listen, he's going to be a stud.
He's
a fucking
freak.
He's a freak, man. You know, I'm not saying that he's anything like Jalen Carter, but that boy for LSU.
Big
That
dude.
motherfucker for LSU last night, number 18 in the middle. That motherfucker was in the backfield every fucking play.
He's huge.
He is a fucking monster, man.
My goodness.
He reminded me of somebody like Jalen Carter. But yeah, I have Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell, 3-down backer. He's going to help turn the Lions defense around. I think he's going to be great.
Do you have any sneaky dark horses?
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, really?
Witherspoon. On the people, when I said earlier why I didn't pick Miami to win the division and went with the Jets is because of Jalen getting hurt. I think Witherspoon and Woolen is going to be elite together. Like, I really like Witherspoon, and I think they're going to throw at him.
Oh yeah,
because you have
he's
now
a rookie,
seen, which
Woolen's
they say
good.
he might miss the first week or two, Witherspoon. But they're not going to throw at Woolen, so Witherspoon's going to get
got to put
tested.
a name out there.
So I think Witherspoon, Will Anderson's a real good one too.
Yeah, I had Will Anderson as like a dark horse, and I think Joey Porter Jr. is going to turn some heads. I really do.
I really hope that he's in discussion for Defensive Player of the Year, but I don't think so. I think he's going to be solid.
The cornerbacks get so much help when you got a really good defensive line, and That's how you get your numbers. And Pittsburgh has a really good defensive line.
Just keep fucking talking. Just keep saying it. Just keep talking.
Just telling you. I mean, I've been beating the drum for a year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got? He's still thinking.
You don't want to.
I want to pick Bijan Robinson.
I'm not picking Bijan.
I want to pick Bijan Robinson because I'm just, like I said, I am so excited to watch Bijan Robinson play. But I think that there's going to be some other players, and I think Bijan's going to put up great numbers. But I think he's going to be third in the division, and I think that's going to hurt him a little bit because I think my guy, I think he's going to put up stellar numbers as well.
I'm going Anthony Richardson. I mean, the guy's going to get opportunity. He's going to put up yards.
Christ.
I mean, he's going to get the most opportunity as a rookie.
All right. That's it.
I mean, he will.
Real and roll.
I mean, you know he will.
Shutting her down.
I mean, you really know he's going to get the opportunity. I mean, he's a starting quarterback. There's no other offensive rookie that's going to get as many touches of football he's going to get. So he's going to put up a lot of yards. He's going to put up some touchdowns.
Sick.
It's true. I'm telling you.
Fucking sick.
Who you got?
You know who I got?
Let's hear it.
Detroit sweep. Offense and defense. Jameer Gibbs. Dude's going to be a weapon.
I think they're going
to line him up at wide receiver. They're going to put him in the slot. They're going to put him in the backfield. Jameer Gibbs and the Lions.
Deuce Vaughn. Scotty Waters. Deuce Vaughn.
The Lions win the offense and defensive rookies of the year. Jameer Gibbs.
I think they're going to share that ball, though.
I don't remember what it was. His total yards I bet on his total yards, but it was very, very a good bet to take the over. Zay Flowers is good too, but people are acting like he's Tyreek Hill already, and I'm not ready to say that.
I think Flowers is good.
I think Flowers is going to be fine. I'm just not ready to say.
I think it's going to take a little while to pan out.
I'm not ready to. I mean, Lamar. I'm not a big Lamar guy, and I mean he's all right, but But it's more of yards that they have to get themselves. I like.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm
good.
saying like, and it's hard. You don't get as many if you're not downfield catching the ball.
The Ravens run the football more than anything. I just don't see a Ravens wide receiver winning Rookie of the Year. I just don't see it. The Ravens are going to pound the football. J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards all day. Just run the fucking ball.
And Lamar. And he'll average more than both of them.
Defensive player. Who'd you have offensive?
Rookie?
Yeah. Oh, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Turd. I was going to say something. Now I forgot what the fuck I was going to say because you said Anthony Richardson. That fucking totally threw me off. Oh, offensive one. Really watch out for Njigba because I don't know how long he's going to be out. He's probably going to miss the start of the season. I think it was his wrist. But dude is just he's something special. He's going to be good. He's going to be real fucking good. All right. Defensive player of the year. We already Scotty going Micah Parsons. Of course. Who you got? Defense.
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. The Eagles, man, went Micah Parsons. Yes.
I mean, I
starts with Daniel Bryan. Yes.
I mean, the dude's a stud.
Hey.
But a couple. Let me drizzle a couple names behind him.
He's my number two.
My number two, T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
My number three, Hassan Reddick.
Reddick gets overlooked every year.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why.
I don't
understand why nobody talks about Reddick. My defensive player of the year, and for once I will be a fucking homer, T.J. Watt is the most important defensive player in the league. You've seen it last year. Our record with and without T.J. Watt is he's going to win it. I'm telling you, he's going to win it.
I like Sauce, Brandon. He's good.
Yeah, Sauce is. Everyone likes Sauce, but I don't see him winning defensive player of the year.
Offensive. Who else do you have besides TJ?
I had Parsons second, and then I had Bosa. I had Nick Bosa.
Bosa's a good pick. Bosa was in there.
I expect Bosa to sign pretty soon. They said he'll probably be ready for week one. I hope he's not. I hope he sets out a couple weeks because we play San Francisco week one, and I prefer Nick Bosa not be in attendance.
Jason Kelsey reached out to Jones for Kansas City and said, "Hey, buddy, just keep on taking it off, especially till you play us."
No shit.
And I don't think he's going to be there week one.
I think he will be. I hope not. I hope he's not. Quentin Williams is an animal, but I don't see it. I mean, could. Offensive player of the year.
Me go or you go?
I'll go. And this is going to be another one they're going to say, what? But once again, man, I got the Chargers winning the fucking division. Austin Eckler, offensive player of the year. Eckler's going to explode. And he's a fucking contract. It's contract year.
That's a good pick.
Contract year. Austin Eckler, offensive player of the year.
I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey was my first choice for this. And then I said,
the quarterback, we're not 100%,
Yeah.
and that guy can do everything. I mean, he can catch.
And I don't believe this. I don't believe it whatsoever. But I've read a lot lately that they're saying the Niners might pull McCaffrey off the field more to preserve him and use Elijah Mitchell more.
I like Mitchell.
I do too, but he's not fucking McCaffrey.
Not CMC.
I'm running the fucking wheels off CMC until he fucking falls over. I don't care. I would love to see Derrick Henry, but I don't know. Derrick Henry, I love Derrick Henry, and he's got one of the top coaches in the NFL, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
MVP of the league. Who you got? Your league MVP?
Who else did you have besides offensive?
Offensive?
Yeah.
I had. I only wrote down Eckler, and I had CMC, okay. But I had Jamar Chase up there.
I had Hurts, Chase, and JJ. And
Chase is is elite.
And you know who a sleeper that is? I kind of seen floating around, and I don't think, but I seen
George Pickens,
Justin Fields. And I did see. I'm not saying me. I'm saying I did see that name floating around because he can put up some points. He can put up some.
Fields.
He can put up some yards.
Fields
some numbers.
Could be like. Do they have a most improved, or is that kind of like the comeback?
I don't think they have a most improved.
I think Fields is gonna be good this year.
MVP. Who you got?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Shicey.
Joe Burrow, league MVP. Bet it. Bet it right now. Joe Burrow, league MVP.
Ooh.
Who you got?
Chargers. Herbie.
Yes.
I do. I got Herbie. I think it's his year.
I hope.
I do. I think it's his year.
I hope. Go Chargers, go.
Contract. I think it's time. I think it's time everyone's waiting for Herbert to make a big leap. It is
year.
It is it.
This is the
and there's names you can throw out. I know people said, "Oh, it's sneaky. Could be Trevor Lawrence." I don't think that's sneaky.
It's not sneaky.
I don't think that's sneaky. That kid's a baller. Hurts is going to get hate. Burrow's obviously top up there. I think
if you want to say sneaky, say like Jared Goff. And he's a first place team too, but I don't think that he would do that. But yeah, I'm on board. I love Herbert. I think Herbert is top 5 quarterback in football. He's a top 5 quarterback. This is going to take some hate. I would take Herbert right now in a heartbeat over Josh Allen.
I would too.
Josh Allen, I'm done with, man.
And honestly, I would take Trevor Lawrence over Josh Allen.
I would too. I'm done with Josh Allen. Josh Allen has showed me nothing but I choke when it matters. Done.
He's good.
Gino.
All
right.
That would be a dark horse.
I'd love to fucking see that.
Could you imagine Brett?
God, my wife would fucking get a little nuts if Gino won the MVP.
Tipsy.
She gonna be fucking drunk as fuck. Did you see that sweet DK jersey I found?
I didn't.
I fucking found a nice. Now we're getting totally off.
It's fine.
Have you ever been to Ross's?
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of like Gabe's.
Yeah. I had it at the mall.
Nike Seahawks DK Metcalf jersey.
Where'd you see that? Where was you at Ross's?
106 at Parkersburg. $160 tags on it. $40. Woo! I would have bought every fucking one they had, but they only had one. I would have sold them motherfuckers like that. I would have been like Raj and eBayed them.
Oh, Raj.
All right. Playoff time.
Nah.
All right. Playoffs. AFC playoffs. So I have the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yep.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Chargers.
Go Chargers.
Go Chargers. Go.
I love it.
It's what it is, baby.
I've been a closet Charger fan since they drafted fucking Herbert.
I'm sorry.
I love him. Number
Number 2.
Number 2, the New York Jets.
Jets. Jets. Number 2, baby.
I think people were underestimating how much Dalvin signing is going to be for that team.
Dude, they're loaded.
That
team.
That just, to me, them signing Dalvin's so big because now Brees doesn't have to be rushed. And like Brees, to me, is like going to be a top 10 back in the league. And now he doesn't even have to run this year. And you don't miss a fucking beat. Right now, Dalvin might be better than Brees. And you don't have to rush Brees back. I just love that. The only thing that worries me about the Bengals is their defense.
Yeah. And they're lying.
I just don't like their defense. And they're lying.
Burrow
gets
they lost
killed
a lot of
every
defense.
fucking year. Yeah, and
they
they
lost a lot
and they
of
drafted
defense.
a lot. And I think they're going to be all right. But Cincinnati's defense, I don't believe in it.
Number 3.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Should have brought my terrible towel.
And coming in at 4. You got?
The Chargers.
I got Jacksonville at 4. Jacksonville at 4.
So my wild card teams.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I got KC at 5.
Miami Dolphins.
I got Bengals at 6.
Pittsburgh Steelers sneak in at the 7.
Dolphins sneak in at the 7. So we're pretty close. Just some numbers off.
We're pretty close.
Just some numbers off.
Do you have an AFC championship game?
I do.
Give it to me. Give it to me. AFC championship. Or do you want to do the NFC playoffs? Let's just do the AFC championship game.
I've been beating on the drum. We've been yelling charges. But I think they fall.
Nah, no.
I'm going
No.
Kansas City and the Bengals.
I have the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chargers.
Oh,
Bengals and
I just think
Chargers.
the playoff experience, I think Andy Reid in there is a good coach. It's going to be hard to beat Kansas City.
It's going to be hard to beat Kansas
It
City.
is.
It don't fucking matter.
But if
Travis Kelce,
it's the
you can
Chargers,
fucking game plan against him all day. You can't cover him.
You can't.
You can't fucking cover him.
Derwin put up a fight.
Derwin will fucking
put up a fight.
Derwin will try like hell.
That guy's a dog. All right.
NFC, number 1 seed. NFC, give it to me. Eagles fly. Eagles fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
We both had the Jets. I had the Jets as the 2 seed.
Yeah, we had the Jets as a 2 seed. I got the Jets getting knocked off by the Bengals.
Yeah, I have the Jets as the 2 seed. I just don't.
And I had them get. I mean, they're going to face the Dolphins. I got them beating the Dolphins, and I got them getting beat versus the Bengals. Bengals are good.
Number 1 seed, NFC. Give it to me, Scotty. America's team, the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, I'll go 2. My number 2 team, 49ers.
Well, since I have the Seahawks winning that division, I have the Seattle Seahawks as the number 2 seed.
Number 3 team.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
That means the Saints are the 4.
Saints are the 4, baby.
I got the Eagles as the 5.
I got the Cowboys as the 5.
So we just basically flipped because you got the Eagles winning the East and I got them in second. I got the San Francisco 49ers as the 6.
I got the Vikings.
And this was my hardest pick of the fucking thing. The whole
easiest.
thing. Huh?
That's my easiest.
The last?
Yeah, because I got Seahawks in at 7.
Oh, I forgot you got the Seahawks. My last playoff team in NFC, I flip-flopped several times between the Vikings and the Packers. And then you also got the Giants, who are going to be sitting there as 3rd.
They made it last year.
And so did the Vikings.
Yep.
So I went with the Minnesota Vikings getting the last seed in the NFC.
And I had the Seahawks. So what I looked at was I had the Saints and the Cowboys. I had the Cowboys winning. I had the Lions and the Vikings. I had the Lions winning. I had the Niners and the Hawks, and I had the Niners winning. So it sets you up to Philly and the Cowboys, and it sets you up to the Lions and the Niners, who you got in the championship.
I have the and you can look. I actually still didn't write it down. I had the 49ers against the Eagles or the Seahawks, and I'm gonna fucking do it. Super Bowl is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh, that's who you had.
California's Super Bowl, baby.
Not on
Chargers, Niners.
Not on Dad's book. We're going Cincinnati Bengals and fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Hey, ride that Philly train, baby. Here we go.
Niners, Chargers. Chargers, and I would love to see Cincinnati and the Chargers with both teams healthy.
You had the Kelsey brothers. Now you got the Bosa brothers. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Bosa brothers
Rigged.
Super Bowl.
Rigged.
Rigged for the
Rigged.
Bosas.
Mark it down. Set it down. Rigged. They're going to have football cards of the Bosa brothers right now.
My bet, though, that I actually did make for the Super Bowl on FanDuel was Seahawks and Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Seahawks and Chargers. So you got one.
San Francisco 49ers. Niners win the Super Bowl.
Niners.
God, I would hate to. God, I'd be gutted. I'm not even a Chargers fan. I'm just a closet Chargers fan. I'd be gutted if Derwin lost the Super Bowl. I love Debo though,
and I've beat back and forth on this with the Philly and the Bengals.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
I have
Eagles fly.
because I mean the Bengals are good. I mean
They are. They're loaded.
And
As long as
Burrow's
Burrow's
top
upright,
quarterback.
he's the second best quarterback in football.
But let me tell you, that Philly line's going to eat. That turf ain't going to be like it was last year. And fly, Eagles, fly, baby. We're going to ride our way into the Super Bowl.
Fucking homer.
Oh, woo.
I hope it's Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be awesome.
We'd go.
That'd be awesome. If you'll buy tickets, I'll go.
If I buy tickets,
If you'll buy tickets, I'll book the fucking flight right now. That's it.
That's Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Super Bowl MVP, Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel. I'm going with the number 2 tight end in the league, Dallas Goedert, Super Bowl MVP. Woo!
That'd be wild.
That'd be wild. Then
be
you would have
crazy.
to get a Dallas Goedert tattoo.
If Dallas Goedert,
Don't
God, I don't wanna say that.
Don't you say something you won't hold your word
if
for.
Dallas
Don't
Goedert,
do it. You guys are
if
listening.
Dallas Goedert,
No.
if
Don't.
Dallas Goedert wins Super Bowl MVP, I can't do this. I can't say it. Jordan Arthur will get a Dallas Goedert jersey tattooed on him.
you.
No, not me.
Yeah, baby.
I can't get tattoos. I'm scared.
How about just like a permanent one that's not like a needle? You know that
I'll tell
actually
you what, I'll
like
make you-
washes away.
I'll make you a deal. If Dallas Goedert wins Super Bowl MVP, I will buy a Dallas Goedert jersey and I will wear it every show we do for like a month.
That's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Deal.
That's fair.
Deal.
I like it.
I will buy a Dallas
And for
Goedert
like the
jersey.
first opening shows, you have to admit
that
he's-
Dallas Goedert is the Super Bowl MVP and the greatest tight end in NFL history.
that sounds excellent.
Done. We also have some good news.
I was wondering if she's gonna say anything.
This is our last show.
Is that good news? Last show.
I mean, it's bittersweet.
It is.
This studio.
This is it.
Back row studio.
Today's
the
it.
obscure Mike's Shack has been great to us. This is supposed to be our last show here. The next time you guys
But
see
it's
us,
not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
The next time you guys see us, we will be live at
Secret.
Double D Entertainment. I don't know.
Everybody loves double D's.
I just totally threw that out.
Everybody
We
loves
will
double
be
D's.
totally in our own studio, hopefully. Hopefully. If everything goes good. We will be in our own studio the next time you guys see us. So,
As long as everything works right.
long as everything works right. Or we'll be right back here till he kicks us out and says, all right, you guys can't fucking come back anymore.
He'll say, I don't have nothing to help me.
All right. That's it. You got anything else?
I don't. I think that is it.
That's it.
Well, Scotty Waters hating on everything.
All right. So once again, I got Chargers, Niners. Niners win the Super Bowl.
Philly Bengals. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
All right, boys.
Dallas
and girls.
Goddard.
That is it.
Permanent tattoo.
Reel and roll. We're out.
Peace.
See you guys. My fucking mouse won't work. There we go.
Little sausages.